What is the meaning of life? Why is the sky blue? These are questions to everyday life. We will answer one of these questions here today. What is Gumby? This is Gumby. It is a mystery to where Gumby exactly came from. Some claim that he was brought up on an Amish farm raised by a hypocritical mother and father, who were owners of a Honda Accord. Is this true? Well, let us find out.
No!
But this is not a story about his childhood. This is a story about his life before and after the hit show from the mid-1900s, through the new millennium. This is True Hollywood Story, Gumby.
Ever since I was a Play-Doh, I wanted to be an entertainer. I was the drama student. I remember I was in our high school production of The Cosby Show. I played Rudy.
Gumby's big break came his year after high school graduation.
One night, after partying, a rather law prickle called me up and told me about an audition they were holding the next day.
It was an audition for 4 people to star in a brand new TV show.
Some actors that tried out for this show included the likes of Andy Griffith, Bob Denver from Gilligan's Island, Scott Baio, Yogi Bear, and Henry Winkler. But an unlikely cast was chosen for this show. Gumby, Goo, Pokey, Prickle, and also Albert and William Blockhead. Henry Winkler was chosen to do the stunts.
Of course, nobody really knows this, but the producer of the show was none other than Professor Cap.
Cap was a man with a brilliant idea. He was not only an actor on the show, but the creator as well. He immediately spotted the chemistry between Gumby and Pokey.
Gumby and Pokey were immediately chosen to be the main characters. A team out of them two would take the ratings up.
And that's just what happened. By the end of the first season, this show scored the highest ratings in their demographic. This show won an Emmy, and they were featured on the cover of every magazine.
Gumby was my best friend.
Little did the cast know that their fame and fortune would soon be flushed down a metaphorical toilet. A string of unfortunate incidents threw the show down an endless spiral of doom. Brr.
Things started getting out of hand. I started receiving death threats from Thomas the Train in my mail. Out of nerves, I began drinking heavily. This led to me insulting the cast members.
Cap never took this very well.
The death of Goo didn't exactly help the situation.
Tragedy struck. Goo tripped over a pencil and was impaled by a thumbtack. This all happened while filming.
I remember being in my dressing room and William Blockhead ran in and said, well, nothing, he doesn't talk. But I could tell something was wrong.
Goo died at the hospital.
It broke the hearts of millions and ultimately ended the show.
Cat called me the next morning and told me he was leaving the show. I was shunned.
The 7th season of the show would be its last. Not long after Cap left the show, the rest of the cast members went their separate ways. Prickle went to join an African tribe with the Peace Corps. Gumby and Pokey, as life partners, wound up in what many Americans call the hippie era. The Blockheads became policemen. The rest is history.
After the show, me and Pokey began to have wild experience with drugs and alcohol and...
Gumby and Pokey experimented. There was a rumor going around that they received all of their dough from the Pillsbury Doughboy. Here we see a reenactment of this rumor.
Here it is, got my dough.
In the early 1970s, Gumby and Pokey were arrested for possession, served 3 years in prison, 2 years probation.
It was horrible. One man told me he was going to eat my grits, and I had no idea what that meant.
It was a long road to recovery.
1 year later, after being released from jail, I came home to find Pokey with another man. He was being ridden. I'm home! Oh my God, what are you doing?
Ah, Gumby!
What the fudge?
It's not what it looks like.
Gumby and Pokey's friendship would never be the same. In 1982, the second cast member to die, Professor Cap. Sad thing, only Prickle attended the funeral. In 1991, Prickle released a rap album entitled Tickle My Prickle. Sadly, it only sold one copy. Self-bought.
Oh, you guys were just jealous, you know. I have an autographed copy of the CD on my mantle right now with my signature.
In 2005, a Gumby video game was finally released. Gumby vs. the Astrobots for Game Boy Advance. And now, finally, not since the 70s had these two friends last spoken to each other. They reunite, Gumby and Pokey.
Hello, it's been a while.
Hi. Oh my God.
I know. I miss you so much.
Who are you again?
I need you.
Gumby!
Pokey! Oh my God.
From the rise of fame, down to being homeless, this is Gumby. Eat your Hollywood story.
Okay. Oh.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Stop the bite of itself. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Ever since I was a Play-Doh, I wanted to be an entertainer. I was the drama student. I remember I was in a high school production of The Cosby